Hi everyone, for today's video I would like to do a quick review and a demonstration on this stand-up paddleboard electric pump. This is a rechargeable pump known with many different brand names. So you can see it in Amazon with a brand name of Tomiko, AGP Tech, Serene Life, and other generic brand. But actually this is the HT790 intelligent DC electric pump. So you can see that right now, HT790. This comes in orange and actually I've not seen it in blue. It's always advertised as orange in Amazon, but when I order it and they send it to me, it's actually I received a blue unit. So as long as it performs well, and I'm happy with it. Okay, so this actually is 9.9 inch long, 6.9 inches wide, and 5.2 inches deep. So this thing comes with a detachable air hose. So this is the air hose. It's about 3 feet. And you can see the other end, you have multiple connections for different inflatables that you have. So right here. So this is the stand-up paddleboard connection. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different connectors. Okay. And you have the carry bag, you have the manual, and it comes with 2 different washer as well. So you have a thinner one and a thicker one. So this is the same size as the one that's already here. Okay, so if you have a paddleboard that is leaking, or maybe you can't push it in because the washer's too thick, you can replace it with a thinner washer. In the front of this unit, you can see that you have an inflate port and a deflate port. It also have a cooling port right here. So this is where the air is being sucked in. And also here you have 3 LED lights. You can have a steady light and a flashing light. If you look at the top, you have the input port. So this thing comes with an adapter. And right here you have a USB 1 amp and USB 2 amp. This item comes with a 600 milliamp hour battery. So let me go open this, and you can see here I have the power adapter right here. This is probably about 6 feet cable. And then you have a long cigarette lighter adapter. And the good thing with this is you can actually use this if you ran out of battery. So if you have like 4 paddleboard that you inflate and you ran out of paddleboard and you ran out of battery, and you have friends that wanted to inflate their paddleboard as well, you can always plug this into your car and continue inflating. But according to the manual, you don't want to use this for 30 minutes straight. You want to give it some rest to cool down so that you do not burn the motor. So let's go ahead and test it out with this 2 paddleboard right here. So I have an 11 by 33 by 6 paddleboard here, and another one here that have 10.5 by 33 by 6. Go ahead and put it right over here. Okay, so it looks like there's a tight fit. So let me go ahead and turn this thing on. You hold it for about 3 seconds. And you can see right now I have 100%. I'm not sure if the camera's actually showing that. Let's see. There you go. 100%. Okay, so I'm going to set the PSI to 13. And by the way, this thing have a 2-stage pump. So the first stage is outputting 300 liters of air per minute, and the second stage is 70 liters. Let's go ahead and do a stopwatch, and let me go ahead and start the stopwatch and start this. Okay, so now it's at 1 minute and 25 seconds, and the pump now switched to the high pressure. So let's see how long it takes before it actually stops. Okay, so it's now at 6 psi at 4 minutes. So now it's 5 minutes and it's now at 8 psi. Okay, so it's 7 minutes and 50 seconds to about 12 psi. And this thing is about to stop now. So let's see how long it takes before it actually stops to 13 psi. Okay, so it's about 8 minutes and 35 seconds to, hold on, I forgot to stop it. Oh, there you go. So it takes about 8 minutes and 35 seconds to actually fill it up to 13 psi. So that is the 11 by 33 by 6 stand-up paddle board. So you can see right here. Okay, so 8 minutes and 35 seconds to do that. Okay, let me go ahead and test it on this 10.5 feet and see if how much faster it will pump this one. Okay, so it took about 7 minutes and 52 seconds to fill up my 10.5 by 33 by 6 stand-up paddle board. So you can see right now it's over there. So it's only a little difference between the 11 feet and the 10.5 feet. That one took about 8 minutes and 35 seconds, and this one took 7 minutes and 52 seconds. Okay, so let me go ahead and take it out. Okay, so you can see right now it takes about 47% of the battery. There's like 53% left out of 100% when we started to fill up the 2 paddle boards. So I could say that you could fill up 3 paddle boards safely, but if you go to 4, then you might run out of battery on the 4th one. But anyway, let's go ahead and try the deflate mode. Okay, so let me go move this from here to here. And of course, to deflate, you're gonna want to start just pressing this thing and releasing all the air. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this in and see how long it takes to deflate it. But most likely you're just gonna release all the air and just use this to completely flatten it, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and use this just for test. Okay, let me go ahead and start it. Okay, I forgot to put a timer here, but I think this is about a minute right now. So I think that's it. It wouldn't stop, so you just have to stop it when you're deflating. So let me go stop it. So deflating takes about 2 minutes or less. So let me go ahead and try that on the other one and actually time the 11 footer. Okay, and I noticed that the percentage actually went up to 77%. So maybe the time when it went down to 53% is because it's on maximum load, and after I turn off the pump and switch it to deflate, it was able to rest. So it actually displays now a higher battery life. So let me go ahead and start deflating this, and this time I'm gonna time it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with deflating it first using this. So let me go get my timer again. Let me go start this and deflate it. Start the timer. I think that's completely flat now. It only took a minute and a half. So let me go turn it off. Okay, so the 11 by 33 by 6 stand-up paddle board took about 8.5 minutes to fill up to 13 psi and about 1.5 minutes to deflate. And then this one took about 7.5 minutes or close to 8 minutes to fill up. And I was not able to time the deflate, but it's probably the same amount of time as well. Okay, and now when I look at my battery here, it says that I still have 72%. So I guess that's the actual amount of battery, because earlier when I guess that's the actual battery life, because earlier it shows about 53 or earlier it shows about 56% left, but that's just right after putting air in this. So that's a lot of load into that pump. That's probably why it's showing a lower battery life. But right now, 72%. So I hope that this video helped you. Please make sure to click the like and the subscribe button to help my channel. Thank you for watching.